I'm Roman.
And I'm Derek.
We're here to talk about our new book,
Books and Ballistas. Our book takes a deep dive into the Roman Empire and Roman Republic's military prosperity.
It sure does.
Yeah. So would you like to take it away with some interesting stuff about
the Roman Republic?
Yeah.
Well, the Roman Republic's military, composed of citizen soldiers, was a professional army which helped strengthen the Republic, provide a stable income for soldiers, and a powerful force to reckon with any of Rome's rival civilizations.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
What about your little civilization?
Yeah. So the Roman Empire's military was able to prosper from having some of the most cutting edge technology, such as harpexes and ballistas. They're well equipped, well trained, and quite large, as the Roman Empire's army contained 60 legions. Each of these were divided into cohorts of 480 men. They had regular pay, inciting people to join.
The first chapter talked about the Roman Republic's military. After a thorough selection process, which also includes the needs to be able to read and write, the Roman military enlistees would be trained in tactics, not just physical training. This showed that the Republic had developed strategies for war and education that was an important part of their society. And the army also showed that the society had developed a class system. Soldiers in the Roman Republic were sworn to serve the Republic and abide by its laws. They were given ranks based off how rich they were. They showed that the Romans had developed a class system, from the poorest class not being able to serve to the rich being in a more prestigious rank. But eventually the conscription requirements changed and everyone could join because the state would provide equipment along with pay and land once they retired. This showed growth in the civilization and that the government wanted to create a bigger middle class, which shows prosperity.
Nice. For the empire, the two characteristics that are shown in the first chapter are the loyalty. The Roman army built loyalty into its legions through rigorous training. This can be seen improved through the prolonged battles and sieges they went on. For example, like the siege of Jerusalem in 70 AD. And yeah, like this meant they were away for long amounts of time, and they were able to keep up and keep their armies together. And the second is the characteristics, or the second characteristic is the technological advancements that were made for the Roman Empire's army, such as siege machines like the ballista, like mentioned before, and also the harpex. The harpex was like a military harpoon that was able to be used by the Navy, and they just shot into ships and pulled them right in. And and then they also, to keep the army on the ground supplied, they had large road systems. There's a saying, all roads lead to Rome, and this is why they had lots of roads and were able to keep their soldiers supplied. In the second chapter, we talk about how Roman prosperity can be attributed to many things. However, the military was definitely the largest factor. For the empire, this is shown through the loyalty of its members and the technological advancements made. For the republic, the government and economic structure plus the education can be attributed to its prosperity.
Check stores near you for books and ballistas.
Yeah, buy our book.